All right, the best way to predict your future is to create it, says Peter Drucker. I could not agree more. Question is, what have you been doing for marketing? Okay, I want you guys to go in now and respond to this message. Now, let me tell you what I'm looking for. What have you been doing for marketing? What is your strategy? Is it direct to seller? If so, what is your lead source? Is it MLS, utilizing a real estate agent? Is it buying off of online auction sites? Is it driving for dollars? What is your marketing strategy for real estate acquisition? Okay. Now, if you are new here and you're not only new to our organization, but you're new to real estate investing and you're not even sure what the answer to that question is, that's fine. You guys don't need to respond. But anybody that is actively involved in real estate investment or trying to be, I want to know, what is your marketing strategy? How are you developing leads? Remember, guys, if the phone's not ringing, neither is your cash register. So how are you making the phone ring, and how are you bringing in deal flow? Now, while you're thinking about it, let me give you some suggestions. First of all, how is your current marketing working? What are the benefits, and what do you need to change? Okay. Now, I want you guys to invest the time and answer these questions right there in the chat. How is it working? What are the benefits? And what do you need to change? Now, let's run through this. Question, why do we market? Leads. Guys, there's two things necessary to run a successful business. I want you to write these two things down because they are not so presented in my slides. Here are the two things that you must have to run a successful business. Number one, you must have leads. And number two, you must have sales. You must have leads and you must have sales, okay? Now, if you think of business in those terms, then suddenly success in business becomes very simple. Now, I've done a lot of business consulting over the years for many clients, and the first question I always ask is this. Show me what you are doing to produce leads for your organization. Now, it doesn't matter what the business is. It can be real estate, it can be dry cleaning, it can be produce, it can be Spanx. I mean, it can be anything. Show me what you're doing to produce leads. Now, a lead is somebody who is genuinely interested in the product or the service that you are offering. That is a lead, okay? A lead is not some stranger that you bumped into on the side of the road. That's not a lead. It has to be a strong message to market match. So, how are you producing leads? And secondly, how are you converting that lead into a sale? If there's no leads, there's no sales. If there's no sales, there's no revenue. If there's no revenue, there's no business. Now, you can apply that to any type of organizational structure. I recently went to an event, and the instructor, he went around the room and he said, so tell me why your business is different than that person's business and why your business is different than that person's business. And at the end of the day, guys, every business is identical. Up to 80% of every business is identical. The only 20% is the product or the service or the methodology in which the product is delivered. Everything else is identical. You need leads, you need sales personnel, you need accounting, you need customer client support, you need manufacturing, you need product deliverables. Business is business. But if you don't have these two fundamental things, leads and sales, you don't have anything, because leads equals revenue. Now, today I'm looking for clients and people that we can make money with. Now, a suspect to a prospect to clients, and you got to know the trigger that moves people.